Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I've been waiting a while for this tool. It showed up today. The Dremel Fortyflex, 0 to 20,000 RPMs with a foot pedal, flex shaft. So let's get this box opened up here. My Foredom SR series is, well, it's been on its last legs for like, I don't know, a good year and a half. It has an industrial flex shaft on it. Anyways, it's on its last legs, so that's why I got this Foredom. See if it can compare to the, that's why I got this Dremel, see if it can compare to the Foredom. So let's open this box up and see what presents are inside. I believe this was $200 American, in that ballpark. I'm not going to lie. I've been saving my Amazon. You guys have an Amazon store, okay? So say if you go to the description below, you go into my Amazon store. If you buy anything, you don't have to buy a carving tool. Just say like you go to through my Amazon store and you buy a jacket. Well, I still probably make like 10 cents or something. So I've been saving up for like 5 or 6 months for this through my Amazon store. So you guys, all the subscribers bought this tool for me to review and use. So basically, yeah, my Amazon store paid for this. I'm not going to lie. I'm just not like that. So thank you guys. So every time you do go shop at the store, you're helping the channel out. Okay? So let's open this box up. There it is. Here it is. Here is some little burs. Dremel accessory bag. Assembled in Slovenia. I don't really see any burs in here. Oh, I might use a couple of these, but not really my cup of tea. I got lots of stuff lying around. These are little drills. Oh, I do see a 1/4 inch in there, I think. Let's see here. I don't know if this handpiece... No, that's not a 1/4 inch. It's not a 1/4 inch. This handpiece, well, we'll talk about that in a second. So let's pull this out of the box. It's got some weight to it. It's a little, I think it's a little bit lighter than the Foredom. Let's pull this Foredom off. It's actually a lot lighter than the Foredom. Well, not, I'd say about, this is, well, yeah, it's a lot lighter than the Foredom. So there's a size difference, okay? The Foredom has forward and reverse. The Dremel Fortyflex has just forward, okay? Here's the pedal. Speed control pedal. It seems all right. I'm not going to pull out my Foredom pedal, but I love my Foredom pedal. It's quality pedal. So here is the speed control pedal. Here is the flex shaft. Now, what I'm curious about, what I've been wondering about, and why I really bought this, because I can never get any answers. Does this hook up to this, or vice versa? Okay, because I'm hoping I can get my industrial flex shaft from my Foredom and hook it up to the Dremel. I know it's a big hope, but we'll see. Because this is just guaranteed, this is just a regular flex shaft in here. The industrial flex shaft is a lot bigger than this. Okay? So, yeah. Let's get that back in there. So first of all, let's get, here's your chuck. Oh, they give you a wall hanger thing to hang it, so you can hang your thing up. Instructions. Okay, so let's get this hooked up. You guys, These little friggin' nightmare hellish things can fall out. You see that little Allen key thing there? When you hook it up, that can fall off. That can come undone pretty easily, okay? There's Loctite. There's Loctite that you can get that never unlocks, but then there's Loctite that you get that will unlock. So try and get the stuff that you can, that Loctite stuff in the little tube that will unlock, but it still locks it in place. If that makes sense. Because these things come off pretty easily and they don't stay tight, and sometimes I've gone through lots of them. So, but once I found that Loctite stuff, put it in there, it worked out good. Okay, so let's get this on here. How about you just let me get it all set up, and then I'll be back. So yeah, this just goes on. There's a little square part of the shaft. This goes on here, and you just tighten that up, okay? So I'm going to have to go find a little tiny Allen key to get this sucker tightened up. Because you don't want that falling out. You do not want it falling. It's a pain in the butt. And I'll give my opinion on this handpiece after. Okay, so I got the Dremel Fortyflex all hooked up, okay? It's hanging right by the Foredom. Sometimes with these, you need to let it run for a while, let it break in, right? Same with your little Dremels too. So I'm just going to show you on the table here. Here, let me put my camera on the phone holder. Okay, so I'm just going to show you quickly with the pedal. Okay, so you see how this pedal works? The Fortyflex motor plugs into here. Okay, plugs right in here. Then this plugs into the wall. Okay, so I'm going to put this on the ground to do some testing here. Like, I'll use it with my foot, right? Duh. Okay, so this is a chuck type handpiece. I'm not a big fan of these. I've already had one. I gifted it away. I still got it somewhere maybe. With these things, okay, so you take it out. So this is a key drive. If you guys can see it, that's a key drive, okay? My industrial flex shaft through my Foredom is a square drive, all right? So it's safe to spin it without the handpiece on, okay? Okay. I don't like that if you just barely touch the pedal. You can hear it. Listen. I don't like that already. But like I said, guys, it needs to get broken in. Okay, so you can't judge these tools right away. So when you put these pieces in here, I might as well show you guys. You know, sometimes you'll be looking where the key drive is in here or whatever, right? And you put it in, you can't fit it in, or you know, like, so this is how you do it. You just run it really slow. See, I don't like, what the fuck's going on with this thing here? Just run it real slow, and then it will pop in, okay? So you see, you can't get it in there. You don't want to look down in there where the key is and try it line up. Just run it real slow till it pops in, then you're good to go. So this, I can't find my other regular Foredom key drives. This is, I used it for a Foredom. This is a cheap Japanese one. It holds those small little burrs. You see it? This is how you lock the burrs. Somehow like that. Unlock it or whatever, how it works. I don't know. It's just a cheap one I bought off at eBay. So let's see if this, so this would be, let's see if this fits for the Foredom. Some of you guys already have this. Some of you guys already know. Well, I don't. Okay. Okay, so there you go. So the Foredom does fit, the Foredom hand pieces fit this, okay? So where's this, oh boy. Okay, so you got your, some of you guys might like these chuck ones, but I'm not a fan of them. Okay, which way is that spinning? Sorry guys, this is Okay, I'll get this opened up to maximum, okay? Okay, so there's no way this fits 1/4 inch, the bigger 1/4 inch burs bits. So let's just put a 1/8 in there. We'll find a Kutzall 1/8. So that's kind of disappointing, but I wouldn't use this anyways. So all of you that don't know me, I'm a huge Dremel fan, okay? But I'm not sponsored by Dremel or affiliated with them or anything, okay? So let's put this, I got the 1/8 Kutzall Extreme Flame Burr in there. So let's put this in here. Okay, it's in. Now listen to it. Listen to this handpiece. Can you hear that? Okay. Now let's put this Chinese handpiece in. It's basically just a Foredom knockoff, right? Now listen to the difference. You don't hear anything. Sorry, I'm putting it up by the mic. Sorry guys, I'm wearing the headset with the mic, so I was putting it close to the mic when you couldn't see it. So I'm not going to give this an opinion because maybe it needs to break in. But I'll tell you one thing right now, I won't be using it. Actually, let's try cut some wood with it. Hear that? I got some cedar here. Where's that cedar slab? One sec. Okay, so let's do the test on this piece here. Here's a piece of spruce. I guess it would be, I don't know if it's kiln dried from the hardware store, but anyways, let's try it out. I know I've had this Foredom for 5 years, sorry, so I know what the Foredom does, right? So let's try this out. Oops, wrong pedal. Okay, so let's try and stall it. Oh, it's got lots of torque. I don't know about the 20k speed though. Okay. See everybody, this is the handpiece that I use for 1/8 burrs, okay? For the Foredom, right? So look how it's like a pen, right? You can buy this that will fit on this, right? But this is I got the red tape on it, so I know that this is the square drive one, right? But the key drive is exactly the same size as this. So look at the size difference, right? Like this thing is, I'm not insulting, I'm not knocking Dremel or anything. It's just a tool that they have with the kit. It's the handpiece that they include, right? But you can buy the Foredom one like this and it will fit on there, right? But this one won't because like I said, it's a square drive. But look at the size difference. It's a huge size difference right where you hold it. This thing's bulky and I just think it's totally uncomfortable, right? This is nice. It fits in your hand like a pen. Like you're drawing, right? Okay. So let's see here. I want to try and get the let's get the Foredom going. I got the so this is the Foredom SR series, okay? This is rated at 18,000 RPMs. Sorry guys, this isn't a professional video. Okay, so this is the Foredom industrial model. Okay, this is 1/4 inch. This is industrial flex shaft, right? So let's see here. Where's the other one? Okay, so this is the Dremel. This is the Foredom. This is a lot softer. This is pretty solid, this one, right? but it's pretty bigger than the Dremel one. Dremel, Foredom, industrial. Foredom does make ones like this, all right? So let's just get this Foredom running for a minute. Listen to how loud the motor is in the handpiece too. Okay. So it feels to me, here's the Dremel. Here's the Foredom. I'm going to try and get the other, my 1/4-inch handpiece that will fit on this. Well, Rob, my buddy down the street, has my old one. I gave it to him, so I'm going to see if he'll lend it to me so I could do a proper comparison. But it makes me wonder if they sent you this handpiece that doesn't take 1/4-inch, if they don't suggest using 1/4-inch burrs with this flex shaft. Does that make sense? Yeah? No? Yeah? I think it does. They don't suggest you using 1/4-inch. Okay, so I'm going to go down to Rob's and get that bigger handpiece that fits in this here 1/4-inch. Okay, so I've come to the conclusion I can't find my 1/4-inch handpiece to put on the Dremel Fortyflex. So it's not fair to use it with the Foredom and not the Dremel. So I got the 1/8 Kutzall burr on the Dremel one and the 1/8 Kutzall burr on the Foredom. This is also a heavy duty flex shaft, the smaller handpiece like I said earlier. Okay, square drive. They're so much stronger than the, I used to break these ones all the time, especially when I first started, all the time. Like one week I think I broke 5. But I've broken this once, okay? So let's just get this in here. Now I want you to listen to the sound. And I'm not saying anything bad about Dremel. I'm a huge Dremel fan. But I'm straight up. If I don't like a tool, I'm going to say I don't like it. I'm going to say why I don't like it, okay? But I'm not saying I don't like this yet, okay? This still needs to be broken in. And I think it's fair to say that I'm sure some of you will agree with me, okay? So anyways, I want to start this up. I want you guys to hear it. Anyways, this is my foot just barely on the pedal. Can you hear that noise? That's not good for your motor, okay? So let's fire up and get it going full throttle Johnson. I'm moving my mic close to the handpiece. The handpiece is noisy as hell. Hear that? Okay, now let's do the Foredom. Sorry guys, when I pull this away, I'm pulling it closer to my mic. You can hear that rattling in my Foredom. That's because the bearings are going. Pete, look, my buddy Pete looked at it for me. But you hear, I just think the Foredom's faster. So far. Okay, so let's cut this piece of wood. Yes, I know they're different burrs, but they're both Kutzall Extreme worn out flame burrs. Okay, so let's cut the wood with this. Let's do a couple straight cuts. It has lots of torque. See how fast it stops? Let's do speed control. Let's see if we can do speed control with the foot pedal. Hear the motor? I don't like that noise. I hate it. I'm sure some of you guys know that electric motors will agree with me. Okay, so here's the Foredom. Let's do 3 cuts and take her across. So let's do speed control first. Dremel Fortyflex. I don't know. I know the Foredom's a total metal case and everything with the Dremel's plastic. Like I said, guys, I'm a huge Dremel fan. But I'm just saying it as it is. But then again, the Dremel's a lot cheaper than the Foredom too. So let's do the big test now. This is what I've been waiting for, okay? Let's get the Dremel down. I'm going to take this off. And I'm going to see if this fits on the Foredom. Oh, yes. Sorry, I mean, let's see if the Foredom industrial flex shaft fits on this. Okay, so I decided I want to take this off with you guys watching. Oops, wrong way. It's reverse threads. Man, it's windy out here today. Okay, so there's our little Allen key in there. I got this red thing underneath here in case I take this Allen key out. And do I need a smaller one? Nope, this fits. And it falls. I don't want it falling on my dust collector table. I had to buy these little Allen key bolts from Foredom. Okay, here's the all magic test. Let's see if it fits. Okay, so I have the answer for you. No, it does not fit. This, what's that, circumference on the inside is just a little bit bigger than the Dremel's. This is the Dremel, this is the Foredom. It's a little bit bigger. So when you put it on here, see here, well, it just spins. It's not on there tight. Okay, but when you put this one on here, it's nice and tight. Like, it takes a lot to get it on there. It's fully tight. So that's your answer. No, it won't work. I think the Foredoms are a category of their own. Like, the Foredom's top of the line, guys. So if you want to run quarter inch burs, I'm definitely going to say the Foredom, because you can get the industrial flex shaft. I showed it doesn't fit on this Dremel. Okay, I'm not saying any bad stuff about this Dremel, but I want to compare it to the Dremel 4000. Okay, but this, I can't really compare this to this. This is in a league in its own, and it's proven, right? So, okay, so here's a Dremel Fortyflex. All right, so I hate this handpiece. I'm not a fan of it. You guys might be. It's just my own opinion. It's bulky for when you got a little tiny burr like this. This does not hold quarter inch burr, so I'm not a fan of that. Okay, this is it compared to the Dremel handpiece. Dremel fits nice. The Dremel flex shaft hooked up to a Dremel 4000 fits nicely in your hand. Okay, so here I'll show you. Come on, get over here. This Dremel 4000. Okay. So now I'm gonna. This runs 5,000 to 35,000 RPMs. Okay, so you can get this Dremel for 4,000 for $100 in Canada here, and you get the flex shaft for 35. So that's $135 compared to $200 American, and the handpiece that they send you only fits 1/8 burr, like this one. Okay, so let's do the Dremel first. Oops, wrong pedal. Let me get a clean piece of wood here. Okay, this is the same spruce wood. I got it Dremel 4000 here. Let's do 3 cuts. I'm going to do the exact same pressure, and then we'll do some feathering. Okay, now let's do this Foredom Flexi, whatever it's called. It's just okay, let's try and install this. I'm going to try and install it. Well, it wouldn't install, it just kept cutting. Let's try and install the Dremel 4000. Well, that wouldn't install either. You'll break the flex shafts if you try too hard. So, if you like torque, if you like more torque, less speed for the 1/8 burr, yeah, go with the Fortyflex. But this handpiece is so big and bulky, in my opinion, I don't like it. I'm a speed carver. I'm not like I'm a power carver, but I like speed. This has more torque, less speed. I don't know. I just kind of find it weird why you'd spend so much more money on this when the Dremel 4000 or Dremel 4300 flex shaft cut way faster, and the handpiece is way less bulky, and the inner flex shafts are a lot cheaper to buy. When you break this will be a lot more expensive, I imagine. And so it does not compare to the Foredom. I'm not even giving it that much justice. But the Foredom's a lot more expensive, so that levels it out. It's only got forward, it doesn't have reverse. I don't know. This is why I'll never get sponsorships, because, well, I'm just going to say it makes no sense for me to have it. I'm not going to talk bad about it, but it just makes no sense for me to have it. That's all. Everybody, you know, I just want to explain my point on this Dremel a little bit more. I know I'm going on and on and on, but I have to think about it and process it. If you can't, this does not compare to a Foredom, okay? But a Foredom is a lot more money. So, but you don't get the 1/4-inch handpiece with it. Okay, this does not take a 1/4-inch handpiece. Then you have to spend extra money to buy the 1/4-inch handpiece, okay? So if you can't afford a Foredom, I think this might do you good. This is not the tool for me, because my Foredom has the industrial flex shaft. If I had this tool, I would keep breaking these flex shafts, okay? Because I'm heavy hands, guys. You know that, all the carvers that know me. But then this can't compare to the Dremel 4000 or the Dremel 4300. So there's just no sense in me having this tool, right? If you're going to use your Dremel 4000 or 4300 or 3000, use that. Don't try it. I wouldn't try and upgrade thinking you're upgrading, getting this from the Dremel 4000 or Dremel 3000 or 4300, okay? So don't, like I said, I know I repeat, don't think you're upgrading getting this, okay? But if you can't afford a Foredom, and you can afford to buy this and a 1/4-inch handpiece, well, that might be the route to go. I don't know what else I can say. It's not the tool for me. Eh? Who wants to see me carve a wood spirit on a Swiss roll? Huh? Hey, Jordy, why do you stop carving all the Swiss rolls? Why don't you shut up? I got them at the dollar store, okay? Oh.